These days, I get to see so many influencers doing live videos, and unfortunately, they are doing it wrong. At least most of them. In today's video, I'm going to share with you what are the 9 steps that I use when I do my live videos on Instagram and Facebook. Steps that will help you increase traffic and engagement. I'll be back. Hello again. So my promise to you is that in today's video I'm going to share with you what are the 9 steps that I use when I do my live videos on Instagram and Facebook so you can increase traffic and engagement. Before we start, it's important to realize that everybody can perform a Facebook or an Instagram live broadcast. This doesn't mean that it's easy or that you will like it. At this point of my career, I choose to do live broadcasts because I've realized that when I'm shooting videos, like this one, for instance, I'm not enabling my audience to see the true and authentic part of myself. It's easy to look into camera, to read the script, and to have a good video. Same thing applies when you're writing a blog or when you're recording a podcast. You can or you can't be real, if you know what I mean. But if you decide that you want to show up for your tribe and to show them that you're the real deal, well, my friend, that means that you have somehow to put yourself out even if you feel vulnerable. I know it's scary, trust me, I will not say that I've been in your shoes because I still am in your shoes. It still feels scary like every time I turn on that red button that tells me that I'm live. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't want to scare you off, I just want to prepare you for what's about to come and to let you know that it's okay to be scared. You cannot edit, there will be no cuts, you'll have moments when you don't know what to say, you'll improvise, and sometimes you'll say stupid or silly things. Perhaps this is one of the most important ingredients that let your people know that you are also a human. So the first step you have to take into consideration is to prepare for the live broadcast. Schedule your live videos like it's Jimmy Fallon or Oprah show. Please do not show up not knowing what are you going to talk about. Last year in December, my assistant and I planned over 400 topics for YouTube videos and live broadcasts that are going to happen this year. So each week on Wednesday, I have like broadcasts on Facebook and Instagram, and Monday morning, I'm looking at this sheet with 400 topics and I'm deciding what I'm going to talk about in a few days. I choose my topic and then I schedule on Facebook the live event. My team is creating the graphic for the thumbnail, the graphic for Insta story, for Facebook story, and I make sure that everything is done with time and in time. I don't care if you have a headache, you have to show up for your audience. It's the number one step that you can do and that will let your tribe know that you're serious on the long term. Besides that, you can pop up from time to time, but as a strict rule, you have to determine what's the best day of the week and the best hour to broadcast live for your audience. Find a compelling, grabbing attention title. That means that you have to think in advance, on purpose, what you're about to discuss in your live broadcast and briefly describe it on your title. When you start your live broadcast, start. Think about the fact that after you finish your broadcast, you'll save it and upload it on your social media accounts. Nothing is more disturbing than a video that starts like this. Hello? Anybody? Is it on? Can you hear me? Hello? Anybody there? Nobody? Really? Nobody? Come on, guys. Well, I think I'll wait a little bit longer. Oh, okay, sorry. Oh, you're here and I was not. Oh, I'm joking. Instead of that, you could use a 10-second line that sounds like this. In today's live, I'm going to talk about XYZ or how to, and so on. Establish your authority. Your broadcast will be seen by your tribe, live or recorded, but it will also be seen by people who know nothing about you, who you are, and what you do. That is why before starting your approach on the topic, you have to present yourself. Personally, I like to say something like this. Before we dive in, allow me a quick introduction. I'm Eva Berghmann, mindset trainer, action coach, and business strategist, and each week I teach managers and business owners to leverage the power of coaching tools in business and life. So if you're here for the first time, don't forget to give us a like. Encourage engagement. Both Facebook and Instagram love engagement. The more engagement you have, the more relevant it'll be for the algorithm, and the more it will show your broadcast to a larger audience for which otherwise you would have to pay. How can you gain this kind of engagement? Well, you ask for it. Ask your audience at the beginning of your broadcast to acknowledge the audio quality by giving you a thumbs up or a like or even a wow face. Can you hit that wow face if you can hear me loud and clear? Simple as that. You have to speak in the language of the platform. Ask them to tag someone in the comments below if they feel that person should watch the broadcast. Give this kind of verbal call to action in a relaxed manner and move faster to your next line. Make a C2C, meaning make a call to comment. Remember, engagement? I love doing this in the middle of the broadcast because it sets an example and people will follow it. I say, hang on a moment, let me share this live on my personal page, and while I'm doing that, let me know in the comments below where you're from, even if you're watching this broadcast replayed. Or you can teach 2 tips and you can ask them which one they prefer, A or B, and to write their answers in the comments. Another thing that I love to do is to ask them directly to share the broadcast on their personal pages so everyone could benefit. I always like to say, be a river, not a reservoir. Length of the content. Well, here I struggle a lot because there are so many options regarding how many minutes your live broadcast should be. My answer is, I don't know. It depends on so many factors, but I tell you what I did and what you should do. Test it out. Do a 10-minute live, then a 30-minute, then a 20-minute, and see which one was performing better, and test it out again and again until you find the right formula. Not the perfect, but the right formula. Call to action. What do you want your viewers to do next? Meet you every week on a specific day, subscribe to your newsletter, go to a landing page, subscribe to a specific Facebook group, visit your podcast, write in the comments what kind of topic would they like to hear, and so on. And finally, Q&A is the last step that allows people to connect with you live and to address their questions, and you'll see many times their appreciation. Most important, don't treat your audience like your future customers. Don't sell them. Treat them rather like partners that are equally contributing to the quality of your broadcast. There you have it. I hope you found great value in this video. Make sure you comment below and let me know if you learned something new or if you have other strategies that you do on your live videos. Definitely share the knowledge now if you're excited. Make sure that you check other videos as well, subscribe and hit that bell notification button because I've seen that there are many of you watching without being subscribed. And don't forget to visit us at www.eva-berghmann.com where you can find lots of free resources. I've put something for you in the description below. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Eva Berghmann, and until next time, all the best.